All right, good morning. It's day 2 of the home theater tour here in Texas. This has been an amazing journey so far. So we're gonna go meet up with a homeowner this morning, meet with Brad, get some B-roll done. But let me show you the beautiful house. It's gorgeous here. So this is just outside my room. Absolutely breathtaking. And if we come over to this side, this is the family room. So beautiful. All right, this is gonna be a fun day. So it's gonna be a big day. Lots of filming. We gotta capture B-roll. There's 4 people that we will be interviewing. So last night was the most incredible experience I've had with a home theater. I mean, just phenomenal. Beautiful kitchen. Had a great time with the folks last night from Paradise Theater. Just super cool folks. They're just as passionate about home theater as I am, probably more. But they're designing some incredible. There's Brad. What's up, brother? Did you get your coffee?
No, it's just water.
Not yet. We had good coffee last night. So no snow here in Texas. So that's good. Not quite as cold as everybody said it was going to be. But me and Brad got up early. Got to bed late last night, man. Later than I thought.
Yeah, it's like 1:30.
Yeah.
Is this for your Patreon or your
short
or whatever?
No, we're just putting it on YouTube.
Oh, cool. Right.
So Brad's like, man, did I do my hair?
Yeah.
So just doing a little kind of behind the scenes stuff. So head on down to the theater room. I'm assuming, watch this, it says day. Sweet. Whoa. I love it when something is super intuitive. So this is leading into the theater room. Just gorgeous, ornate, beautiful structure. And so this is where it all started right here. So Sam and Ryan from Paradise Theater said, I've got a client that wants to give you a gift. And Robert gifted me this beautiful book that details his entire theater room, his journey. I want you to see this. Absolutely phenomenal. So going into the theater room, that lights up. Let's see. Oh, look here. See, I love it. Everything. I'm going to hit marquee. Look at there. Boom. Everything's automated. I love it. Got a cool little bar system out here. So we had some snacks out here last night. Robert's been such a great host. But the amount of wood, I believe you said this was maple, but it's through the entire home. You can see here, just beautiful craftsmanship in the entire house. And the entire house is just like that. Popcorn machines out here. Of course, we'll do a full tour of this room. But walking in here, so this door is pretty thick and pretty heavy. But then you walk into the second one, and this door is even heavier. Hopefully, we've got some kind of light in here. May have to pause the video till I find the light. I don't see a light switch. Once again, these guys have thought of everything. So the very first door that you come in, this says entertain. So I'm gonna hit entertain. And indeed, we're in business. Look at there. Man, this is gorgeous. So again, we're going to talk all about this theater room, how big the screen is. But behind each one of these fabric right here, JBL synthesis, all through here, and then up here in the ceiling, same thing, JBL synthesis. Absolutely phenomenal. I'll put my bag down. I'll show you one of the subwoofers. I think this opens. I'm positive it opens from this side. There it is. So look at this. Woo. So there's, I think, 4 of these. We'll get into all the details in the full tour. Surrounds are built into, I don't know if this is a custom box that they made. We'll ask them about that. But the cool thing is, once we finished with the demo, Robert hits a button. Oh, I'm sorry. We watched a full movie last night. We watched Dune 2 in this theater room. Absolutely incredible. Not only was the bass just extremely, extremely tactile, but it was blended in. Definitely by far, visually, just the level of detail in this room. Acoustically, the room is dead quiet. I mean, we're talking, their noise floor, and I want to ask them some specifics about that, because there were a ton of design decisions in this room to make sure that this room is extremely quiet. The noise floor is almost next to nothing. Man, I'm still overwhelmed, like what we experienced last night. I had not seen Dune 2, and it was a perfect movie choice. We did some demos, 2-channel, we did some other Kaleidoscape demos, and then we watched a full movie in here, and we didn't get to bed till like 1 a.m. But breathtaking. Even no matter how big of an explosion and chaos that was going on screen and in the room, the level of detail in the movie, I was picking up small things even during those big, massive scenes. Like just subtle nuances over in a side surround or in a height channel or over back here in the left. And I'm just going, man, and I know that's got to be a lot has to be, I mean, of course it's everything. It's the entire synergy of the system, the processing, the speaker choice, the subwoofer choice. But on top of that, because the noise floor is so low, in my room, when the bass hits, you feel it, but you also hear my room. A lot of the room kind of vibrates. My cabinet vibrates. They made sure to go through everything in this room and make sure that it didn't vibrate. And so great links went into building this home theater. But this was cool. So he hits a button at the end, right when the credits happen, and every part that you see that's gray, this fabric, this is the same exact fabric that they use in the Hans Theater, which is well known. I mean, just extravagant home private cinema. But when he hits a button, all of this section here, 1 and 2 and 3, everything up here, all of those gray sections are lit up from behind, and you see all the speakers like you see in IMAX. Underneath the front here, let's spin this around. Underneath the front, same thing. You could see down here, there's that massive subwoofer is right here. Over here in the corner, it's hard to see those because there's a smaller piece right there. Ascendo 24s. So he's got 2 of those. I thought he said there's 8 subwoofers in the room. And then up here, more subwoofers, and above that, more subwoofers up there. And then the big, massive, I don't know the model numbers, but the big boy JBL synthesis. So we're about to get started filming. Brad and I are going to hit some B-roll. It's super early in the morning, so nobody's up yet. So we're going to capture as much B-roll as we can and then get to filming. There's Robert himself. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Michael.
Robert, I'm just doing a little kind of behind the scenes for my audience.
Fantastic.
What we experienced last night, brother, was absolutely over the top. You and the team at Paradise Theater have done a remarkable job. This has been fun.
I'm so glad that you enjoyed it.
Yeah. So we're going to have a good day today. So we're going to get camera gear in here. We'll straighten up a little bit. And then we will, Brad and I'll start doing some B-roll. And then when the team gets here at 9, then we'll start interviewing and talk about all the details of this space. But you guys are going to love this series. Love this video. I cannot wait for you to see all of the love and attention to detail that went into making this theater so incredible.
Well, this is my racing simulator. The reason that I have a simulator is because when I'm touring the country with different racetracks, it gives me an opportunity to test out the tracks and learn the tracks before I'm there with my real car. So this is a Podium 1 simulator with flight sim attachments. So it does both for race cars and flight testing.
Okay.
I just recently got it. So
This literally came, like, it's fresh off the press.
yeah. So I have maybe an hour of seat time in the simulator.
Wow, so this is like super, super new.
Absolutely new.
Custom PC back here. Brad likes this.
So my son is a computer lover, and he's always messing with me that he's got faster computers than I do. And this week when he came when they were setting this up, and he discovered that I actually have a computer that's bigger and faster than his.
I love it.
So I'm getting a little respect for my son on my new PC. So I love the monitor setup on this with the complete wraparound. It's very immersive, but it can also make me feel motion sick.
All right, so now we're walking into...
This is just an attic,
Holy cow.
but it's air conditioned and heated.
Wow, no way.
And then it's got an elevator lift on the backside.
Check this out. So you've got access to everything.
Yeah, I actually have another attic on the other side of the house we call the tall attic, but this is the big attic.
Oh my goodness.
And then we've got an elevator lift there. I told you about the air compressor that's on.
No.
So this uses the, I'm forgetting the name of the isolators, sorbethane isolation rings.
Okay, in the theater room?
Underneath the air compressor,
I see. So that way
you see
it
how
vibrate.
how much motion this has?
Right, gotcha.
That's so it doesn't rattle the house when it's running,
Ah, makes sense.
because it's a big obnoxious compressor, and I didn't want it to rattle the house. So in the theater, it has its own dedicated electrical panel. So it has 200 amp service just for the theater, and then it's got its dedicated HVAC system. But the HVAC system, is designed to be completely silent. So it uses insulated insulated, what are they called? Ducts?
Yeah.
Insulated ducts and duct silencers, and then all round corners. And the motor, of course, is outside of the barrier of the theater. There's all that 38-inch wall between them. And then we did 3 duct runs back and forth from the motor before it enters the theater, so that there would be opportunity to absorb any of the motor noise before it enters the theater. And then once it enters the theater, it goes through 26 feet of linear vents.
Wow.
Rather than 5 feet, which is all the room requires. And that lowers the airspeed and turbulence. 6-car garage and the 2-car garage. But the garage stalls are very spacious, each one. So I wanted to be able to swing my car doors open freely without worrying about hitting another car. So they're wide enough and deep enough that all 8 car parking spots have a lot of leeway. In a hailstorm, I could fit 22 cars if I park them like a car dealership might park.
So we just finished filming a tour of this private cinema. This is unlike anything I've ever experienced. We had a fun day today, really full day. I'm about to head to the airport to get back on a flight. But this truly has been just a remarkable experience. Robert has been such a great host, him and his wife. We had all the folks that were involved in this project, from the designer to the calibrator to the interior designer came by, the builder came by. So there's going to be a lot of information in this full home theater tour, private cinema tour. So I think you guys are really, really going to enjoy this. But I'm about to jump on a plane, head back to Florida, get this video edited so that you guys can enjoy. So hope you guys are having an incredible week. God bless. We'll catch you in the next video.